Ho, ho, ho! Well, hello, everybody. This is one of my favorite stories. And it was written a long time ago, actually almost 200 years ago. Anybody want to guess what it is? Yeah.
The night before Christmas.
Yeah. That's when everybody has to be asleep. Okay? Because the magic key, even though it'll help me get into a house that doesn't have a chimney, but it also lets me know if all the children were asleep. Okay? All right, now Mr. Clement Moore wrote this story, like I said, 200 years ago. Yes, hon?
I sleep in.
You sleep in?
Good.
Well, that's a good thing. So, I mean, you got to get woken up on Christmas morning?
Yeah, but sometimes I have
All right. Now, Mr. Moore, in this story, he happened to wake up when he was the only person ever to catch me coming down the chimney. You want to know why? Because he's what's called a cold sleeper. Anybody have an idea what a cold sleeper is? Huh? Very good. Did you hear me tell that before?
Yeah.
I thought so. Because usually nobody gets that. He liked to sleep with the window open a little bit. And he heard the bells on the reindeer. And that's what woke him up. So, Austin, there's going to be a part that I'm going to point to you again. I want to remind you, so you got to pay attention, all right? All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes of St. Nicholas soon would be there. You guys all have stockings hanging up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good. I'll find them. Okay. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. You know what a sugar plum is? It's a candy that was really popular 200 years ago. You make it at home, and that's what they were dreaming about. And Mama in her kerchief and I and my cat had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. Okay, you ready, Austin? When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than the eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them now by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. There's a lot of words in here that used to be used 200 years ago, and coursers is one of them. And what it is, it's a term for horses that are fast. So that's why Mr. Moore used that word in this poem. And in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Sometimes it's hard to turn the page. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. It was really cold that night. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. Now, some time ago, they found out that smoking is not good, so I stopped smoking the pipe a long time ago. Okay? He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. You ever shook a bowl full of jelly before? Yeah? It jiggles around a lot, doesn't it? He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and then turned with a jerk. Hold on a second. We're almost there. Come on. There we go. And laying a finger alongside of his nose, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight. I want everybody to help me with this last part. You all know it? Ready?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.